It's tough to pick a top 3 trends when there are so many things challenging privacy professionals around the world today. Certainly at the top of any list, though, would have to be mobile. We see an environment that is incredibly complex. It's not just a single thing. It is the device manufacturer, it is the carrier, it is the platform provider, it's the app manufacturers that put apps onto those devices. All of those need to work in harmony with each other, and many jurisdictions around the world are creating standards for them. That is an incredibly small and difficult environment to do privacy in, and it's an incredibly important place for us to get it right. As we look ahead, though, ideas like Google Glass and new methods for computing to be brought into our lives are going to be challenging the ways we think about privacy for a lot of years ahead.
The first one would be mobile. I think the mobile space is presenting a lot of new challenges, and we're seeing the FTC is all over mobile. They recently issued a report on mobile. They took their first mobile enforcement action against HTC. The California AG has taken action against Delta and has also issued a report on mobile, and everyone is very, very focused on the mobile space.
Privacy is maturing, and the way we think about privacy is maturing as the technology is maturing. So there's a lot of things going on that they didn't really exist a few years ago, and now we're starting to try and think through how would we actually use that. We just had a conversation upstairs about what happens when some of this data, we want it to go away and it's been out there on the internet, and what do we do with it? So I think as technology becomes increasingly part of our everyday lives, privacy is going to continue to evolve.
The second would be big data. I think that data brokers are a big topic, and the FTC again is starting to express a lot of interest in big data and the usage of big data and what companies are doing, what they're collecting, and how they're using the information. And so that's going to be a big topic. I think we're going to see more of it next year than this year.
The National Association of Attorneys General has made privacy a priority this year. They're going to spend 2 days this spring studying the issue of privacy, and I think that education effort will likely prompt greater enforcement actions by attorneys general.
And the third one is perhaps the oldest of the three, but still one that's evolving a lot, which is the cloud, which again raises the fascinating questions of personal data being stored outside of the control of companies. It raises questions around data breach, data handling, cross-border data transfers, government access to information, and all of those fun things are exciting at the individual level and at the regulatory level.
You're still seeing a lot of some businesses, some companies, some small, large companies that are not where they should be in terms of compliance. They don't have the basic elements like an information security program. Now they're under more pressure to get that done because of all of the regulations and all of the enforcement actions coming out of the Federal Trade Commission and other agencies. For a lot of companies, thinking about privacy issues has created a thought process about what we do with information. And so they have moved from thinking about privacy, thinking about personal information, to thinking about how they leverage and protect information in general.